Good morning, students. Today, as we have completed the first chapter, we are going to start the next chapter, which is a poem. Okay, and the name of the poem is Madhobi, the young spring flower. Okay, so this poem was originally written in Bengali by Rabindranath Tagore, and it was later translated to English by Anandamayi Majumdar. Okay. So Madhobi flower, it is also known as the Madhobi Lata or Madhuri Lata in Hindi, and in English it is known as the Rangoon creeper or the Chinese honeysuckle. Okay, and it is a cluster of flowers. These flowers grow in clusters, in groups. Okay, and they are of the wine red color. Okay, so the name of the poem, the Madhobi, young spring flower, it shows itself that this flower is a spring flower. It blossoms only in the during the season of spring. Okay, during the spring season, which is short. This flower has a short lifespan, and it is during the spring season. Okay, and it is a very beautiful red colored flower. Fine. So I'll be showing you the text first. Then I'll be reading out the text to you and explaining it. And finally, again, I'll be showing the text to you so that it becomes clear, okay? More clear to all of you. Okay, fine. If there is any problem, you can comment your problems in the comment section. Okay. So, Madhobi, the young spring flower by Rabindranath Tagore. Madhobi, the young spring flower, is in a rush to leave as soon as it arrives in a sudden wave of splendor. So what happens that this spring flower, this young spring flower, the very first line, Madhobi, the young spring flower, it represents that this flower is blossoms only in the spring season. Okay, and due to this, it has a very short lifespan. It is only a spring flower. It is not blossomed either in summers or in winters or in rainy season. In no other season it is there. It is only a spring flower. Fine. It is in a rush to leave. So as the spring season ends, the Madhobi flower, this flower, is in a rush to leave. Is in a rush to leave means it has to go now. It will die now. In the other seasons it cannot blossom, so it will die now. Fine. So as soon as it arrives in a sudden wave of splendor, it means it is, since the spring season, the time of the spring in which this flower blossoms, it is very short. So as soon as the spring season arrives, the Madhobi flower blossoms, and it is very soon that this flower also dies. It is very soon that it is eager to leave. Why leave? Because the spring season is going. Fine. As soon as it is in a rush to leave as soon as it arrives. So it has been really less time since the flower has come, since the flower has blossomed, and now it is already time that it will go now. It will die. It will disappear. Sorry, die. Okay. So as soon as it arrives in a sudden wave of splendor. So this flower comes like a sudden wave of splendor. Now all of us know about a wave, right? A wave is very short-lived. It is a very short span. It has a very short span, right? So just like a wave, this flower also has a very short span of life. Fine. It is a sudden wave of splendor. Like suddenly the spring comes and this flower comes along with the spring season, and then it goes away. It declines. It dies. And splendor means beauty, magnificence of the flower that is described in the poem. Okay, this flower comes in a sudden wave of splendor. Like it is a wave. The wave looks very beautiful. It is very this flower is so beautiful, such a red wine color flower. Okay, so it is very beautiful, and it goes away in a sudden wave, in a sudden suddenly it dies away as the spring goes. Fine. So next lines, no, cry out the leaves, whispering protest. So as it is about to leave, as it is about to fade away, as it is about to die, this Madhobi flower, fine, the leaves are crying. The leaves around the flower, the leaves which have covered the flower, they are crying that no, please don't leave, please don't go. They are whispering protest. They are protesting against the death of the flower. They are pleading the flower not to go. They want the flower to stay. Fine. So The stars in the heavens exclaim, won't you hurry along? Won't you hurry along? Yes. So what happens that the stars that are there in the heaven, they call upon the flower, they want the flower to come to them, and they say, they call out for the flower from the heaven. What do they say? Won't you hurry along? Will you not come hurriedly? Will you not come fast? They are calling to the flower and saying कि तुम जल्दी आओ मेरे पास. You have to come fast. बहुत देर हो रही है, अब जल्दी आ जाओ, ठीक है? तो won't you hurry along? We need you so. So the stars are saying कि हमें तुम्हारी जरूरत है, हम तुम्हें चाहते हैं, जल्दी से आ जाओ हमारे पास. The stars also want the flower. They are also eager to have it, and they say that come soon, come to us fast. And when do anybody or anybody goes to the stars? When does anybody go to the heaven, to the stars? When the person dies. So here the flower is personified. It is said that the stars are calling upon the flower. They want the flower to come to them. Okay. So, but the leaves encircle the blossom and plead, do not leave us. Blossom here means flower. Okay. So the leaves, they encircle the blossom. There's this flower and the leaves surround it, encircle it, they surround the flower, and they say that do not leave us. So they say that they request the flower, they plead the flower that do not leave us, do not go away from us. Fine. So the southern breeze blows apart. Then what happens? There's this southern breeze. There's a breeze that seems to have come to take the flower along with it. Okay. The southern breeze blows past. जो सदर्न ब्रीज है वो आती है, फ्लावर के पास से जाती है, उस प्लांट के पास से जाती है, गुजरती है, एंड मर्मर्स एंड सेज, कम विद मी लिटिल वन, फार अवे द इनफाइनाइट ब्लू सिंक्स इनटू द ट्वाइलाइट, द नाइट ऑफ द फुल मून रिसीड्स, नो टाइम लेफ्ट फॉर अस माय डियर. सो the southern breeze is also there, as if it will carry that little flower in its, those little flowers in its with itself, and says that do not leave, come with me little one. The southern breeze says, here the southern breeze is also personified. It says that do not come with me little one. That means it is calling upon the flower, saying that come with me, you should come with me, it's time for us to leave. Far away the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. Means the infinite blue means the sky. The sky is getting dark. That means the daytime is almost gone and it is dark now. It is going to be dark now. Twilight is the time when the sun is set, but it is not very completely dark. Okay, the evening time that we generally say, the sun has already set, but it is not completely dark. Okay, so far away the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. The night of the full moon recedes. Means the night when the full moon will come up. It is the full moon is coming up. The night of the full moon, it is coming up after this twilight part, after this twilight time, and so we need to hurry, we need to leave. No time left for us, my dear. So the southern breeze is saying all this to the flower and says that we do not have much time, we need to go away now, we should leave now. No, please no, whisper the dancing leaves. So what happens now? The leaves again, they have to be apart from the flowers. They are very sad. The leaves are very sad. They say, no, please no, don't go, don't leave us, you don't have to die, please stay with us, you please don't go. They plead the leaves, they plead the breeze that do not take it with take the flowers with it. Okay, so they are very sad that the flower has to go. They say, no, please don't go, please don't go. And then as they throng around the disappearing flower, throng means to make a crowd, they encircle, they crowd the flowers, and the flower disappears and the flower dies. Okay, they do not want the flower to go, the flower is dying gradually, and these leaves, they are encircling the flower, they do not want the flower to go at all. They everybody loves such beautiful flowers, so they are saying not to go, not to go, not to go, but there's the breeze that has come to take the flower, and the flower will eventually die. This poem actually shows that whatever is born, however beautiful its life is, but it will end one day. It has to end one day. It will surely end. For For example, see the flower. The flower was so beautiful. It was so pretty, so colorful. Not colorful, but the color it has, the red color that it has. It is such a beautiful color, such a nice color. But eventually what happens that it has to die one day. It has to leave its beauty, everything apart, and it will die one day. Similarly, everything that is born will die one day. Okay. So I'll read out the poem again and then I'll show you the text of the poem. Okay. Madhobi, the young spring flower by Rabindranath Tagore. Madhobi, the young spring flower is in a rush to leave. In a sudden wave of splendor, no, no, cry out the leaves, whispering protest. The stars in the heaven exclaim, won't you hurry along? We need you so. But the leaves encircle the blossom and plead, do not leave us. The southern breeze blows past and murmurs, come with me, little one. Far away the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. The night of the full moon recedes. No time left for us, my dear. No, please no, whisper the dancing leaves as they throng around the disappearing flower. Translated to English by Anandamayi Majumdar. Okay. So I hope you all have understood the poem. If there is any confusion, you can post it in the comment section. Okay. I'll show you the text. And most importantly, this is a very short poem. So we have completed in Monday. In the next lecture, in the next video, we will see the summary and the critical appreciation, word meanings, pronunciations, all. Many students were complaining that the dictation words, the word meanings, make sentences and true and false was not very clear in the video. The picture was quite blurred. So I am here with the dictation words again. These are of the first chapter, the master artist. Okay. So the first word is Masia. The second word is Galiano or Guliano. The third word is patron, banquet, thoughtful, disappointment, continued, abilities, possibility, instead, excellent, portrait, glint, renaissance, restraints, techniques, immediately, apprentice, dishonor, masterpiece, reluctantly, swooshing, clanking, endeavor, frustration, grabbed, contorted, bewitched, disgusting, and expression. Okay. Now the word meanings. The first word is recommended. It means suggested something. The second word is restrain. It means to keep under control. The third word is agreement, which means sharing the same opinion with someone. The fourth word is reluctantly, which means non-willingly. The spelling of reluctantly written here is RULRELUCTANTLY. I repeat, RELUCTANTLY. The next word is endeavor. Endeavor means to try hard. The sixth word is enraged. Enraged means very angry. The seventh word is disgusting. Disgusting means very unpleasant. And these are the words with which you have to make sentences. The first word is patron. The second word is glint. The third word is restrain. The fourth word is endeavor. And the fifth word is disgusting. Now, true and false. The first sentence is, Monsieur l'Abbé grabbed the opportunity to paint the portrait at once. The sentence is false. The second sentence is, the 20 feet wall offered l'Abbé freedom to put his ideas to practice. The answer is true. The third one is, Monsieur l'Abbé was going to do the portrait free of cost. Answer is true. The fourth one is, the Italian painters during l'Abbé's time followed the conventions of Byzantine and Proto-Renaissance art. It is true. The fifth one is, Giuliano Bartoli was delighted to see his portrait. The answer is false. And the sixth one is, the vision and technique l'Abbé used were very similar to those used by Picasso. So this one is also true. I hope it is clear now. The pictures are not blurred anymore. If you guys have any more questions, if any of you have any doubts, you can post in the comment section. Okay, post it in the comment section. I'll answer them.